Trump is finally doing it, guys. I knew it. I knew something was going to happen. With all this talk with LA and California and Trump, Trump is sending the DOJ over to investigate Newsom and his wife. So, there is a lot of fraud going on in California, as we saw from the elections too. There is a lot of fraud going on, not just with the election fraud, but with fraudulent hospices, Medicare, the system with illegal migrants. There is a lot of fraud going on in California. So, this is just so funny that Newsom is so scared that he came out with this video announcing that the DOJ is going after him and his wife, which is a good thing. And it's funny because that's what they said about Tim Walz. Tim Walz was being investigated by Trump's DOJ, and these Democrats were saying, just like with Newsom, there is no fraud. You guys are just MAGA conspiracy theorists. Now look at Minnesota. Many people, I think like 100 people got arrested for fraud. And I do not think that Tim Walz is out of the woods yet. I think once he steps down as governor, something's really bad is going to happen to him. He's going to get a couple knocks on the door when he's done being governor. Anyway, I think this is going to end Newsom's political run for the president of the United States. I really think so. This is going to cause tremendous pressure to Newsom, and he's not going to run anymore.
In recent days, federal agents have knocked on the doors of family, friends, and former employees. Not because they found a crime, because they're simply trying to find one. They're demanding records. They're abusing the grand jury process, digging through years and years of random documents. Donald Trump isn't just coming after me because of my mean tweets. He's coming after me because I'm considering running for president.
Didn't they do this to Trump? Didn't Biden do this to Trump? Didn't he literally get sued and prosecuted because of something that happened in New York with property from like 20 years ago? So it's okay when Biden does it, when he digs up stuff from the past to try to use against Trump. But God forbid if Trump does it to Newsom, oh, he's a bad person, guys. He's bad.
Because he hates that I've consistently called him out over and over again for his lies and deceit. Donald Trump is simply the most corrupt president in American history.
He looks so scared, guys.
He's turned the levers of government into his own personal power ministries to reward cronies and to try to jail his opponents. His personal attorney now runs the Department of Justice, which has repeatedly gone after his political enemies. Ask Jerome Powell. Sent them after James Comey, Trish James, Adam Schiff. He sent them after Tim Walz, and a woman that a jury found Donald Trump had sexually abused.
Biden literally went after Trump's administration after he left office. There is countless people from Trump's administration that were personally attacked by Biden's DOJ. What in the world is this man talking about? And it's funny because he brings up a case that was totally flimsy and fraudulent, and the woman doesn't even have proof of anything happening. So he's trying to counteract a fraudulent case that didn't even work to what's going on right now. This is funny to me. This dude he's delusional, man. It's crazy.
One by one, anyone who has challenged Donald Trump has ended up on his hit list. And today, I proudly join that list.
Brother, your party tried assassinating him. What do you think he's going to do, brother? You think he's going to sit there and just, oh, it's okay, guys. It's just, it's just a crazy person. We all know it's from your party. You're the one that's telling these people to do it. Especially that teacher, the last attempted assassination. The teacher came from California, from your home state. What are you talking about, dude?
After calling for my arrest last year, Donald Trump directed his Department of Justice to investigate.
He kept his promise. That's what he did, buddy. He kept his promise.
Gave me. And just in the last week, I've learned that his campaign has reached my own home. To get me, he's coming after my wife, Jen.
Yep.
A public servant, a woman who's dedicated her life to supporting women and girls.
Right. Yeah, and men competing in women's sports too, by the way. Yeah, that's totally supporting women.
Someone who has done nothing wrong other than having the temerity to advocate for what she believes in. If they can't intimidate me, they'll go after the mother of our children. Donald Trump picked the wrong target.
By the way, his wife is a terrible person, by the way. She literally laundered money from a charity. She was in charge of a charity and laundered the money. Nothing happened with the money, and she was able to get the money and fund it to herself. His wife has been doing stuff too. They're both fraudulent people. This is like a family of fraudsters. I think that's why, he was at a game the other day with his son. His son was embarrassed to be around him. His son probably knows what's going on behind his closed doors, and he's like just embarrassed to be around him. I would be too.
In countries where his own administration is simultaneously making policy. His personal fortune has skyrocketed by $4 billion since making his return to office. This is the behavior of a regime, not a republic.
Brother, look at California. You literally tacked on $2 of taxes to gas when Trump stepped into office. Where is that money going? Where's all the hospice money going? Where's all the Medicare fraud money going? You think it's just going nowhere? It's going to you. You're the one that's pocketing all this money. It's so funny. This dude is caught up in so much Medicare fraud. It's astonishing. Him and his wife. But he sits there and says, oh, he invested in some crypto. Oh, he made some money because he became president. Brother, you're stealing from the taxpayers of California, making us suffer.
The White House has become a marketplace for sneakers and coins and watches, cologne, guitars, Bibles, and phones.
You are selling literal knee pads with your signature on there to blow Trump. You are literally selling knee pads. What are you talking about? Biden sold merch with dark Brandon stuff on there, with him with red eyes. It's like he's acting like no politicians make products to sell their stuff, ever. They never put their image on a product and sell it. This dude is such a lying sneezeball.
Influence for sale, access for sale. And today, my family and I can personally confirm that justice is for sale. To Donald Trump, who I know is watching because he watches everything, I have a message for you. You can subpoena my records. You can investigate me. You can harass me. Put my name on every and any enemy's list you have, but leave my wife and family out of your personal vendetta.
He's going after your wife, not your family. Your son's a Trump supporter. By the way, his son's a Trump supporter. He loved Charlie Kirk. So your son's already a Republican. He's already politically, like when he's 18. I don't know how old he is, but I'm pretty sure when he's 18, he's gonna be a Republican. I promise you. And he's sitting there like, oh, you're going after my family. Yeah, he is. You went after, they went after him. They went after him. They constantly attack his son, Melina, his wife. They constantly go after his family. Every one of them does. And he acts like, oh, we don't do nothing, guys. We're neutral. We don't do anything. That's what the Democratic Party does. They will do all this stuff, and when their feet are put to the fire, they act like they're so innocent, like they're the victim. They don't do nothing. Everything Trump does is bad, but when we do it, it's okay, guys, because we're the good ones. We're fighting for democracy. Anyway, it's pretty much the end of the speech. He just talks about how crappy Trump is or whatever, but I just wanted to react to this because I think it's just so funny how he's scared. He can tell in his voice he is scared that Trump is coming after him, just like Tim Walz. You remember Tim Walz when he was brought up to the House of Representatives, and he was, oh, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, sir. But when he's behind the camera, away from everybody, he talks all big and tough. This is what's gonna happen when he appears in the House of Representatives. When they ask all these questions, he's gonna be like, yeah, oh yeah. Well, I mean, I agree with you there, but yeah. That's how he is. When he is under pressure, he's going to act like that. I promise you. When he's in front of people and they ask him all these questions, he is going to be a nervous wreck, just like Tim Walz. And don't think that Tim Walz is out of the woods yet. I promise you. Something's gonna happen to him once he steps down as governor. They're just waiting. Maybe it doesn't look good for America when they start prosecuting like sitting governors and stuff. But after that, I wouldn't be surprised something happens to Tim Walz, including Newsom here. But anyway, it's just funny, and it's just like they opened up a can of worms. You guys went after the man. You tried to jail him. You tried to assassinate him. You went after his friends and his family. You ransacked his house. This dude is such a liar. Like it's just so funny how when something happens to him, I'm perfect, guys. I've done nothing wrong. The Trump is the bad guy. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys think that Newsom is innocent? Do you think that he should, Trump is just being a bad man. He just wants to stop him from running because he's scared. He's scared of Newsom. Even though California is literally like the worst place to live at. It has the worst voting laws and the highest gas prices in America. And I'll see you guys in the next video.